Hey you guys, my name is micah.josey. I am a realtor here in Austin, Texas, and today we're talking about new builds and the amazing incentives that they're offering that could benefit you as a buyer. So let's just dive right in. Okay, hey you guys, I hope you are doing well whenever you're watching this. Like I said, my name is micah.josey. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Happy you're here to watch the video. So if you follow me on TikTok, you may have already heard this story. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you totally should. I feel like you'll probably get to know me a little bit more on a personal level if you follow me there. But I shared this story a few weeks ago because it's just been so amazing, and I wanted to bring some light into the world, for people who are feeling bummed about the market. They finally got ready to buy a house and now everyone's telling them it's a horrible time. So I'm here to offer you some positivity and a light at the end of the tunnel. So let me just start right in. So basically I had a client who closed about, it was maybe 2 months ago now. I feel like time has just flown by the past couple of months. But anyway, so she was closing on a new construction house. And basically we were getting ready to close. We were almost there and it just kept getting pushed. And honestly, for nothing really other than clerical errors on the builder's part. It's just kind of one thing after another. Luckily, my client, she's a doll and was so sweet and very patient and understanding with the builder. It was amazing. She was a doll. But anyways, long story short, we closed. Finally, I think we were like 2 or 3 weeks after they had originally said. And after we closed, I got a call from the builder and they were like, look, we are so sorry. Like, this is not how we do things. This is not the way we normally run business. And so we want to apologize to your client by buying them a washer and dryer for their brand new house, which was amazing. And so I immediately called my buyer and was like, please tell me you don't have a washer and dryer yet. Please tell me you haven't dropped money on that. And she hadn't. And so the builder ended up buying her a washer and dryer just to kind of say, we're sorry, this is not this wasn't as smooth as it could have been. And it was so amazing, just to top off all of the other amazing incentives that they had. But I wanted to share this, not because, this won't happen every time you buy a house, but I did want to share it just because builders are just doing a lot of great things for their buyers right now. For example, that client in particular, when she went under contract, they offered $10,000 towards closing costs, and then they bought her rate down to 4.5%, which made a huge difference, between her monthly payment and then all the cash she didn't have to bring to the table because they brought it for her. So I know a lot of the reason why people are waiting to buy a house is they're like, well, I just don't have enough cash to close. And builders are offering so many great incentives towards your closing costs that could make the difference between you staying renting or between you buying a home. So if that's something that you're just interested in, you can just call me up and tell me like, look, we don't have it, we need somewhere that's going to offer some closing cost incentives. It would help us a ton, and that would help us accomplish our goal of buying a home. So I just wanted to share that because it made me so happy. I was so happy for my client, and I just wanted to share that because I know right now people are, you hear a lot in the news like, rates are skyrocketing, they're so high, and it's a bad time to buy a house. But I wanted to share, just kind of a perspective on that. So this time, say in the spring, early at the beginning of the year, rates were like 3.5%, somewhere in that neighborhood. And houses were flying off the market. Nearly every house had a bidding war, and people were offering way over, asking, say a house is listed at $500,000. You aren't buying it for $500,000. If you got the winning offer, it means that you're probably offering $525, $530, even sometimes $550, just a good amount over what the asking price was. And you had a lower rate. So say you got it at 3.5%, but you're paying $50K over what they're asking. Now buyers have so much more negotiating power. Just last week I was negotiating for a client who we got under asking price and got her seller credit towards closing costs, which again was less money that she had to bring to the table. And this is something that you weren't able to do the past 2 years. We haven't had that negotiating power on the buyer side because it's been such a strong seller's market. So I'm just shedding some light, so right now your rate might be higher, but you've got more negotiating power, and you'll be able to just see what's out there, get something from the seller, negotiate the price down. And that's what a good realtor is for, someone who will work in your best favor. But anyways, I wanted to share that because, I know people hear high interest rate and they think, oh, well, I better just wait. You know, I always tell people if you can get in now and negotiate a good asking price, you know, in a couple of years from now, if the rates go down, refinance. You can always do that, you know, marry the house, date the rate, and that's just kind of how it goes. So let's dive right into the incentives that some of the new construction houses are offering right now in Leander that I wanted to share with you because I don't want y'all to miss it. So Coventry Homes, which is building in Carneros Ranch and Palmera Ridge, they're offering up to $30,000 towards closing costs and a rate buy down if you're under contract by December 31st. It's like home for the holidays kind of deal. Devon Lake, which is built by Lennar, they are offering between 6 and 8% towards closing costs and a rate buy down. It just depends on which collection you're in. And their houses have dropped in price between $78,000 and $130,000. So Mockingbird Park, which is built by Ashton Woods, if you use their in-house financing, they have bought down some rates anywhere between 4.9 and 5.9%, and they're offering $7,500 towards closing costs, or 3% of the loan amount towards closing costs and a rate buy down. So these are just a few examples of the amazing incentives that builders are offering here in Leander. You know, if I listed them all, we'd be here for an hour. So if you're thinking about buying a house, or maybe that's on your goal for 2023 and you just need some guidance, or you're curious what is available out there incentive-wise that matches up with what you're looking for, feel free to give me a call or shoot me a text. I work 24/7, literally. I'm always available, so don't feel bad about texting me at like 8 o'clock at night to ask a question. I'd love to hear what you're looking for, you know, and see what we can find that maybe you can get an amazing incentive and we can negotiate something great on your behalf. If you're thinking, you know, I want to buy a house in the new year, but I need a little guidance of where to start, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you. You know, even if you're thinking, you know, it might not be till the end of next year, you know, preparation is key. And I'd love to be able to help you and make sure you've got all your ducks in a row so that when you're ready to buy a house, it can be a smooth and easy process. So here's my number. You know, it's always in the description box, but I'll put it right here too so that you can have it. This is my cell. Feel free to call me. And yeah, I'm excited to help you guys out. Yeah, so I think that's all. If you don't see any of my videos before the new year, then Happy New Year and Happy Holidays. I hope you are having an amazing Christmas and New Year's and all of that jazz. So I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.